Welcome back to AskAPop. Today we're talking about it was never 9 to 5, two doors down. We'll always love you, Dolly. Growing up in West Virginia meant that country music, well, institutional. Even if you didn't want to listen to it, it was going to be everywhere. Restaurants, grocery stores, relatives' homes, heck, kind of everywhere. Personally, though, my mom did listen to some of it. So did some of my relatives, and so when a young lady from Tennessee ended up deciding to hog tie her boss with some of her buddies and ended up making it big with a lot of the city folks, she was already famous in our book, but it goes a lot deeper than that. Because every time I hear one of her famous songs, Jolene, I can't help but think of my mother-in-law, Jo, or Jolene. Man, she loved Tony almost as much as I did. Speaking of Tony, though, I think Dolly's love of children and her love of children's reading is right up there with Tony's love of children's reading. You know that she started up the Imagination Library, making sure that kids could get real books in their hands and get a book every year. And regardless of how much money they made or where they came from in life, that was just something else. And yeah, she was a great superstar. And pardon the pun, she worked more than a 9 to 5 job to make sure that the bills get paid. But she did lead a true servant's life to make sure that she could give back to her community and make sure that she could do as much as she could for others throughout her life. Truly, life truly well worth lived. Just a thought from a guy that's got a tear in his eye tonight for a country girl that's went home to be with her Lord. The Bible verses today are Psalm 40 and 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 6 through 8. As far as questions go, do you have any favorite memories of Dolly that you'd like to share? God bless you. Thank you, Dolly, for your service.